The year 2026 was a terrible year. What went wrong? So what we're about to do is travel into the future. The year is 2026. We arrived December to find out that it was a terrible year for us. So we're basically going to travel there and find out what went wrong. Then come back into the present, flip the script to make sure that doesn't happen. So basically we're going to flip why the year goes wrong to why the year will go right. Why the year ended up wrong to why the year is going to end up awesome. Alright, my name is Olem. I run Detail, which is a B2B fashion brand. We basically make customized clothing for other fashion brand owners. But today, what I want to talk about is life. This will be fun. Alright. Alright, do it for the guys there. I'm sorry about that. Alright, so let's begin our journey. What went wrong? First thing that could go wrong. Now, this is my list. You have the liberty to add to this list. It's actually a list of 7 things. I came up with far more than 7. I just had upgraded it to this because I believe this applies to everybody across all walks of life. So what's the first thing that went wrong in the year 2026 from the beginning that made it end up wrong by December 2026? The first thing is that you did not have a plan. Of course, it's a cliche saying that if you fail to plan, you plan to fail, right? You cannot hit a target you did not define. If you don't have a defined target, you're going to, if you shoot at everything, you eventually hit nothing, right? So you need to shoot at something, and that will set your aim. You know, you navigate, you set your aim, and you hit your targets. Secondly, you have the wrong association. The truth is you are the average of the people you hang around. So if you want to have better results, hang around better people. That's a bitter truth, but then it's a truth. Funny enough, I was having a conversation recently with some guys. I hated myself after that conversation, really, because it was a total waste of time. I spent about an hour with these guys talking about things I would not normally talk about, but you know, I just decided to adapt to the environment. Bottom line is, it was just a waste of time. I wasted my hour with them. And so going into 2026, being the first person to practice what I'm teaching, I won't hang around with those guys anymore. So if you spend your time with the wrong people, you're going to get the wrong outcomes. So don't do that. Next, you did not set priorities. You had no set priorities. The thing is, we have limited time, right? There's only so much we can do with the time we have. If you don't allocate your time properly, you're going to not like your results, right? If you give your time to everybody and everything that calls for it, you will not have the time to do the things that truly matter. Our advice is do the things that truly matter, all right? Have a defense, set a wall against or intruders, you know, people who will come around, things, events. If you don't set your goal, you're going to have events that, hey, events, hey, you're going to have, hey, people, hey, brother, sister, people just going to come around your life and try to, people and things going to come around your life and try to have you waste your time. So don't let that happen. But you set goals without drafting its strategy. Now, this is something that took me quite some time to realize. The fact that you have goals does not mean you're going to achieve them, right? The fact that you set goals increase your chances of achieving things, but it still falls short of the mark when it comes to the fact that it lacks a strategy. Which means having a strategy increases the chances that your goals will be achieved. I just want you to know that, right? If you have a strategy is like a bridge, right? You're going into the year 2026, it's like a wild ocean, river. If your strategy is to swim through, or if your intention is to swim through, that's a bad intention. That's a bad strategy, right? A strategy is something that sets a bridge across the river, right? So from point A to point B, you have a bridge that takes you there. That's a strategy. That's what a strategy does for you. It's not like you're going to start at the bank of the river and say, "Oh, I'm going to swim there," and then you realize you don't have a boat. There's no bridge. But a strategy tells you that, okay, fine, how am I going to get across this river? First, maybe I should get a boat, or maybe I should build a bridge. Strategy, you to get a boat or get a bridge, whichever improves on your targets, whichever is going to get you to your end goal, whichever way you get to your end goal, so long as it's a detailed plan, that's a strategy. Next, you were waiting for resources instead of being resourceful. This is a bitter pill to swallow, but then even in my case, for a very long time, I was always waiting for things to fall into place, which is, as I found out, a terrible idea, terrible thing to do. I had things that I could have used even making these videos, right? There was a time I was looking for a camera. I was trying to get better lighting. I was trying to get a PC. I was trying to get things, resources, to enhance what I've not even started. I've not started it. I've not seen the hurdles, and I'm waiting for things to fall into place before I start. But then when I began, I took the leap eventually, and I started recording with my phone. Had poor lighting. This is far much better. Had poor lighting. My mic was non-existent. I was recording with my phone's mic. And you can go back to fact check all these things, right? My previous videos. Terrible sound, terrible. This is an improvement. I've not gotten the best sound yet, but then this is very, very far improvement from what it used to be. So waiting for all those things, I wasted a whole lot of time that I could have used to go ahead with what I wanted to do and then improve along the way. So my advice, don't let that happen. Whatever you don't use, you lose. This is a fact, right? If you don't use the resources you have right now, you're going to lose them. For me, I lost my mic. My first mic I bought because I didn't use it. After I improved on my phone's mic and I got a little mic, and because the sound was so terrible, I hated it. I dumped it. I dumped the mic, and months later, after I went to pick it up, I found out it wasn't working. So that's a lesson. Whatever you don't use, you lose. Sixth, you did not practice self-discipline. In other words, you flunked the school of discipline. You refused to do the things you needed to do when you needed to do them, either you felt like it or not. The thing is, nothing is ever going to be accomplished without self-discipline, all right? Self-discipline is simply your ability or your discipline, whatever way you want to put it, man. It's just you doing the things you need to do when you need to do them, either you feel like it or not. So if you've got things to do and you know you need to do them now, then you should do them now, even though you don't feel like it. That's self-discipline. And it's not a degree of, it's a continuum. It's not like you are either self-disciplined or you're not. It's to what degree are you self-disciplined. If you are hungry, you need to eat, and you get food. I don't know how this analogy is going to work out, but let's try it anyhow. So you're hungry. You need to eat, but then you're fasting. You see food, there is food, you're hungry, you're terribly hungry. But then because you're fasting, you cannot eat. You are disciplined to the extent to which you avoid eating until you elapsed your time of fasting. Eventually worked out. Hooray. Clap for ourselves, yeah? So that's the degree to which you self-discipline. Let's say you were supposed to fast till 6 and you ended your fast by 4 because you couldn't wait till 6. So you're self-disciplined to the extent that you broke your fast 2 hours before your set time. Or in another way, say you eventually fasted till 6 o'clock. You self-discipline to the degree to which you are fully self-disciplined in that instance. So it's not about the matter of your self-discipline or not, it's how self-disciplined are you. If you practice self-discipline today, self-discipline tomorrow, self-discipline next tomorrow, self-discipline next year, that means you're a self-disciplined person by definition when it comes to average aggregate time put together. So do that. Next, you sold out. Now, I hate to be the one to say this, but then in as much as it's important, I'm going to read it. I think I wrote something down here. It's important you set big goals, but it's also important you set goals that leave you with a shot at victory. That's a thing I wouldn't normally say, because I want us to think big, I want us to dream big, I want us to do big things. But then it's also important that we set goals that we have a shot at victory at, right? We have a chance at victory. Don't set goals too low so that you don't have to stretch, you don't have to read, you don't have to do things to grow you as a person. But also don't set goals too high so that you have no shot at victory. This is the right spot to hit. Not this, this, right? So just hit that spot, set goals that you know you can, or maybe you take it a little bit higher. I want us to stretch, develop, find out how much you can do. Don't stay here. This is a very bad spot. And this also is a very bad spot. Why? Because if you continuously set goals that you don't achieve, you're going to demean your self-confidence, and that's not a good thing. If you demean your self-esteem, if you begin to define yourself as the person who sets goals and not achieve them, then that's the label you give yourself, and that's not a good label for you. So you want to set goals that you have a chance at gaining victory at continuously, sub goals to the big outcome, the big play, the big victory, and you label yourself as somebody, oh, I just did that, oh, I could do that, oh, you must have had things where you wanted to do something, right? And it's challenging, but then you tell yourself you've done it before, right? You must have had instances like that. You about to do something, it's very challenging, but you've done it before, so you just like, I've done this before, right? Maybe you want to work extra hours and you're thinking, I'm tired, I'm hungry, but then you come to realize that I've done this before. That's kind of mindset you want to have. You are victorious then. It's not going to kill you, right? I think it was Friedrich Nietzsche that said, whatever doesn't kill me makes me stronger. That which does not kill me makes me stronger. Friedrich Nietzsche. Alright guys, so I wanted to make this video as a follow-up to the other video I made. I think I mentioned that I will be making a follow-up video. You can add to this list of courses I've mentioned, and you can use this to go for your retreat. So basically what we've just done is travel into the future. You and I, we're back now. I don't know, came back alone, maybe you came back with me, but then right now we're back. And the year 2026 was a terrible year. We found out why it went terrible. We're back into the present. Let's flip that script. So the first thing we said will be the reason why the year will go terrible is that you did not have a plan. So now let's flip that. Get a plan. Secondly, you had the wrong associations. Flip it. Hang around the right people. All right, you're the average of the people you hang around. So flip that. Thirdly, you set no priorities. You didn't have set priorities, things demanded for your time, and you gave your time to everything, which means you give your time to nothing. So don't do that. Flip it. Fourthly, you set goals without drafting a strategy. Strategy is a synchronized step-by-step plan from point A to point B. I don't know why I didn't say that at first, but anyways, I just said it. You synchronize a step-by-step plan from point A to point B. It's like a bridge, right? The bridge is made up of different planks. 1 plank, 2 plank, 3 plank, 4 planks. You get across the river. That's what a strategy is for you. Number 5, you were waiting for resources instead of being resourceful. So flip that. Whatever resources you have, it's not a matter of what you don't have, it's a matter of what you have that you're not using. I'm very sure you have things right now that you could use that you haven't used. Use them. Number 6, you did not practice self-discipline. You flunked the school of self-discipline. Don't do that. Go to school. discipline yourself. Don't wait for other people to discipline you. Now, I don't know why I'm even getting these things right. This is, something just came into my mind. The thing is, we are adults, right? If you're watching this video, most likely you are an adult, right? You're an adult. And in the world of adults, what I've come to realize is that there is no such thing as discipline. Others cannot discipline you. It's self-discipline. You have to discipline yourself. And the reason why you can't expect discipline from others, it's because most times in your sociological context, in your environment, your group of friends, let's say, there isn't a room for people to come up to you and say, oh, you're not doing as much as I expect to do. Oh, so people come to you and tacitly plead that, don't tell me how I'm feeling in my life, and I will not tell you that you're not doing as much as I expect you to do. That's the agreement. So basically, we've entered into a subtle agreement with everybody around us. You're not doing up to what I expect you to be doing, but nobody tells you that. So you need to lay the demand on yourself. You need to discipline yourself, because nobody is going to discipline you if you don't. So even if society, people around you, your sociological group, whatever, does not have that demand on you, you demand success from yourself, you demand greatness from yourself, you demand better for yourself. You deserve it. It's expected, not just for you, but because of every other person that is connected to you. Every one of us has at least 100 people, or let's say 7 people connected to our lives, right? 7 people that if your life becomes better, their life will be better. It's not just you, it's your brothers, your uncles, your nieces, your nephews, your aunties, your people you don't even know exist. You're going to benefit their lives. You're going to be a benefit, a standing, whatever, you're going to be a rock, a push, a pull, a haul for them, right? So if not doing it for you, if doing it for you does not motivate you, then do it for mom, all right? Do it for dad, do it for your brothers, the junior ones, do it for your loved ones. Do it for those who mean well for you, those who you could be a better person for. All right. All right, do it for the guys that I'm sorry about that. But do it for the ones who love you, right? Do it for your mom, do it for your dad, do it for your brothers, do it for your sister, do it for the people who are dependent on you. Alright guys, I have to apologize for that. I don't know, man. Alright, that's it for this video. I'm not going to cry. Actually did a bit, but let's get over it, right? You get what I'm saying. Do it for the people who love you, and you're going to be a better person for it. You're going to grow, you're going to develop, you're going to be a better person for it. And lastly, you sold out. I almost forgot that one. You sold out, which means you set goals that you knew you couldn't achieve. So don't do that. Set goals that are within the frame of achievement. All right, fellas, that's it for this video. See you on the next. And by the way, if you're yet to subscribe to the platform, please do that. And I must say, I appreciate you guys for watching these videos. It's one thing to have something to say, it's another thing to have people who are ready to learn, people who are ready to listen and share from your experience. which is something I greatly appreciate you guys for. So thank you. If I haven't said this before, thank you.